Is that screen is visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. So what we discussed in the last class, we finished the dictionary. We are going to start the programming part, correct? So I'm just going to just recap that what we learn in the programming part, and then we'll start the today's class. Any questions?
No,
Ma'am.
Okay.
So 322, what is the given? Demo for new batch. This is the one. No. Temporary. This is also no. What is the program name which I given? Do you people remember? Okay, so I'm just quickly creating one. Okay, demo. Just click on create. How to create a program? SC38 will go. Whoever joined newly, for them it is. So SC38 is the T code. You can go on editor, and here we are going to give the program name. We are creating means customized. Customized need to start with Z or Y. So I'm quickly created with Z22. After that 22 is just a number to differentiate the programs. But there is no mandatory, no, you need to maintain the number and the demo. But if you want to give anything like a demo for new batch or something, spaces are not allowed. Special characters also not allowed in the program naming convention. Sorry, program naming convention. Spaces and special characters are not allowed. So then what to use? So we can use underscore instead of spaces. That is only allowed. And then once you click on create, it is asking the title. If you see for SC38 abap vector is the title, for SC11 abap dictionary is the title. Like that, I want the title for my program when I execute. That we are going to give it here. Demo for new batch or whatever you want you can give. Then choose the type of the program as executable so that I can execute the program and see the output. Click on save local object. So this is how we are going to create the program. abap is not a case sensitive. You can write in smaller cases or capital letters. But it is a space sensitive. And each and every statement need to separate with the space. Okay, and each and every statement need to end with the period. Period means full stop. So whatever you are going to write after the statement only you are going to write. Okay. So then write is the keyword to display the message. Messages always need to enclose between quotations. Write is the keyword to display and dot is the keyword. Sorry, dot is the period. So which is need to end the program. You can do save it, check it and activate. These three steps you can do. But if you activate, system will perform save and check automatically. Then I want to run this program. Simple. Execute button. I can see demo for new batch, whatever the title I given. Same it's showing and welcome message. Come back. So these are all we already discussed. That's the reason I'm going little fast. If you are facing any problem or you want to stop me in the middle, you can just stop me. Okay, ma? Programming. So remember or not, these are all we discussed in this class. Any questions up to here? Any questions, ma? simple write statement. I created a program and given the write statement. So I'm just going to comment this or commenting and all we are not discussed up to now. So okay, fine. I'm just going to add two more lines for this welcome. So if I'm not given the slash, it will come into the same line. Okay. If I'm not giving the slash, it will come into the same line. But I want new line to go. Then what is the keyword? Slash is the keyword to go to new line. So activate it and run it. So this is how we are going to write the program. And then so if I don't want to show 2 and SSN, then what I need to do, I need to delete. If I want again, I need to write. Instead of that, is there any way? Yes. We have commenting. What is commenting? Keep the star at the starting of the statement, then that lines will be commented. So now if you activate, if you see those are grayed out, it won't run. While running, it won't consider the line. That is called commenting. How to uncomment the lines? Remove the stars. So if you remove the stars, then it will be uncommented. Activate it and run, it is showing it out. So if you want to comment bulk of lines, select the lines which you want to comment. Control less than for commenting and control greater than for uncommenting. So these are the shortcuts for commenting multiple lines. So these are all we already discussed. Now, if I want to see welcome to SSN different, write is the same keyword. Instead of using the same keyword, is there any other way? Yes. What we can do, we can use chain operator and separate the statements by using comma and end the statement by using period. Okay, so instead of writing write for multiple times, I can use write one time, colon, then separate all these statements. Means this is common for all these. Whenever you ended the statement, keep the full stop. And slash also common for all these things. That's the reason you kept a slash before the colon. Colon is called here as chain operator. We can use chain operator instead of using the same keyword again and again. I can separate the statements by using comma. I can end the statement by using the period. So clear? So this is about the colon chain operator. Then we learn that. So I'm just breaking and writing. Breaking and writing is good, or so continuously writing is good. Means up to the period system will consider like one line only. If you break and write also, it will consider one line. And if you write in the same line also, system will consider like one line only. So no difference. Then which one is the best way? Breaking and writing is the best way because you are not going to, system is not going to throw any errors, but code reviewer will be there who is going to check what is the column position. 79. Here itself it crosses 79. If you see end of the statement, it is 83. So we should not cross 73 characters. So they will go and ask you to go and break it and come again. Instead of that, best way is always writing, breaking and writing. So this is about that. This is also we learn. Any questions up to here?
No.
Yeah. So then we are going for the next example. I want to comment entire line. I can keep the star, but I want only up to SSN 90. What I can do, I can use double quotes. Double quotes are the keyword to comment after the line. So from here up to the ending, it is commented only. Then that period won't consider, right? So your statement is ended with comma. So what the system will do? System will throw the error. Even though you are not checked, system will perform the check. You can see last statement is not complete. Period is missing. So now I just ended with the period. Now it will be activated. Now you can see up to SSN90 solution only. So this is about that. Double quotes are the keyword to comment in between. Then position. So what is this position? Position is just a number which is going to control the position of your message. So normally if I'm not given this position, so just welcome I'm showing. Then what happened? It's going to show from the starting. But I want after 45 places I want to display this message. Activate it and run it. You can see after 45 places it's going to display that message. Means it's going to control the position of your message in the output screen. That is called position. Position is just a number. Clear? Then I'm going for the next. We have the same like position. We have the widthing concept also. What is that? Whenever I have very lengthy message, I don't want to see that entire lengthy message, then I can use this widthing concept. You can see I have a very lengthy message. If I am not given the 15 characters, it will show entire. But now only it is showing only 15 characters. Width is also a number which is enclosed between open and closing braces, so that it's going to control the width of your message. So this is about the width. Okay. So how many statements will by heart like this? No. We are going to learn one syntax, write statement, and we'll use it. So what is that? Write, colon, slash, position and width and the message. If you see this, some are with an enclosed between angular brackets, means greater than or less than. Some are not enclosed. Write is not enclosed, means write is the keyword as it is we have to use. Colon, whenever you have multiple keywords, instead of that use colon chain operator and separate the statements by using comma and the statement by using period. Next slash. Slash is the keyword to go to new line. So position, you can see that position and width are the numbers. So you can write any number, 1, 2, 3, up to whatever you want, that number you can give it here. So that's the reason it is mentioned inside the angular brackets. There is no fixed one, you can give any number. Then width. Width always must and should enclose between open and closing brackets. Inside the width, any number you can maintain. And messages always need to enclose between single quotations. But inside the message can be anything. Good morning, goodbye, good night, anything you can give. So this is about the write syntax. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Then we are going to see the next, which is coloring concept. So if I am not giving anything, basically it will show that nothing. But if I want a background color, you can choose this color ID. If I am not given anything, you can say I just commented out color ID. Activated, it's showing only that. I want background color. What you can do, you can just use the color ID, where ID is 1 to 7 any number. You can run it, you can see background color is coming. So this is about color ID, where ID is 1 to 7 numbers, where VPR colors can be shown. So then I want not for the background color, I want the text itself in the color. Then what we do? Use this color ID inverse. So whatever text is coming, that will show in color. You can see the text itself showing in the color. Color ID means background color. Color ID inverse means the text in color. Same, where ID is 1 to 7 numbers, where VPR colors will be there. And then we have alignment modes. So normally characters will show from left, numbers shows from right. But whenever we are giving that left justified, right justified, center. See, basically for the first one I am not given anything, it is a character shows from left. But I am just saying that left justified, right justified, center. See, first one by default it's coming from left. For the next one I given left justified, so it's showing from left again. Right justified, so it is showing from the right. centered means in the middle. So like that we can use these alignment modes. The alignment modes are the left justified shows from left, right justified shows from right, centered means middle. Is it clear? Next, to get the blank lines in between the statements, what we can use? We can use blank messages. What is this blank messages? Empty messages. But by default, the empty messages will be switched off. You can see there is no space is coming. How to activate this? Set blank lines on is the keyword. If you add the keyword, then it's going to work out. So it will switch on that blank messages. From that time onwards, wherever you are giving the blank lines, it will come as blank lines in the output. So this is about blank messages. Where set blank lines on is the keyword to activate the blank messages. Otherwise, by default, it will be switched off. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Then we have only that is the option. No, we have one more option called skip also. This is also to get the blank lines in the output stream. At that time, no need of writing the blank messages. For example, if I want 10 blank messages, I need to repeatedly write that. Instead of that, we have another option, yes. Skip is the keyword where simply you can do the number, that many lines it will skip. If I have 10 lines also, I can say skip 10 lines, it will do immediately. So this is one more option is available to give the blank messages. Skip is the keyboard to give the blank messages in the output screen. So that is about that. Okay. So then I'm just going to display this. How you are getting this output. So this getting the output by using the write statement. By using write statement, whatever output screen is coming, that is called LPS. The width of the LPS is 83 characters. If you want to increase, you can increase up to 1023. If you want to decrease S up to single character, you can decrease. If you give 0, it will take by default length 83 characters. If you give negative numbers, system won't allow the negative numbers. But if you want to increase or decrease, there should be one keyword to increase or decrease. What is that? Line size is the keyword to increase or decrease the LPS width. So, where to give that? So that must and should we need to give under the report statement only. Line hyphen size 1023. I just given that max limit. You can see activated before there is no hot center scroller. Now you got it because it got increased. The width got decreased. You can decrease, yes, up to 3 characters. I'm just keeping. You can see activate it and then run it. You are going to see only 3 characters. That is the LPS now. Okay. So, but normally in real time we are going to increase but not decrease the LPS width. But line size is the keyword to increase or decrease. This demo for new batch is fine, but the same text is coming as standard text, which I don't want. What you can do? In the same report statement, you can use now standard page heading keyword, then it will avoid the heading which is coming previously. So this is about the statements which we learn. But these two, line size and no standard page heading, must and should you have to write in the report statement only. Is it clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is all the statements which I covered in the starting of the classes. Then we started the dictionary concept. I given this. I hope you people are already practiced. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I recapped all the statements, whatever. Now we are going to start the next. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll start.
మ్యామ్ ఐ హ్యాడ్ ఎ డౌట్.
Yes.
ఇప్పుడు స్కిప్ కి కానీ దానికి కోలన్ ఆపరేటర్ చైన్ ఆపరేటర్ యూజ్ చేయొచ్చా?
Skip ka? Yes.
ఒకసారి చూపిస్తారా మ్యామ్?
కానీ స్కిప్ అనేది కంటిన్యూస్ గా ఎందుకు నువ్వు వాడతావు? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నాకు ఒక 10 లైన్స్ కావాలి, నువ్వు ఏమంటున్నావు? స్కిప్ ఇక్కడ 2, దెన్ అగైన్ స్కిప్ 3 ఉంది అనుకుందాం. అప్పుడు నువ్వు ఏం చేస్తావు? కొలన్ ఆపరేటర్ యూజ్ చేయాలి అంటావు. బట్ దిస్ ఇస్ ద కరెక్ట్ సినారియో. ఎందుకు రెండు సార్లు రాస్తావు? 3 + 2 5 ఇక్కడ రాస్తావు కదా, ఎందుకు రిపిటేషన్ వస్తుంది అసలు?
రైట్ కి మ్యామ్.
రైట్ కి రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు స్కిప్ మధ్యలో ఉన్నప్పుడు వీటికి రాయాలంటారా? అలా రావద్దు.
ఓకే.
So when you have right keyword continuously, then you have to go for blank messages only. That's the reason we learn this, right?
ఓకే.
If you use here colon and you can comma, you can keep for this, but not for this, because this is entirely different keyword. This is entirely different keyword.
ఓకే.
If you have continuously same keyword, then only you can use.
ఓకే.
Yeah. Any more questions?
No.
Then we are jumping into our programming part again. In this programming part, we have the declarations. What is this declarations? In this, we have variable and constant. What is variable? What is constant? Any idea?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me.
Variables are nothing but data holders.
Okay. Constants are also data holders.
Yeah, ma'am, but variables can be changed, ma'am, but constants are fixed at compiler level.
Okay. So, what is a variable? What is the constant? Whenever I want to store single value, then I'm going to create this variable and constant. And in that, what is the difference? Variable can change one place to another place. Throughout the program, you can change it for n number of times. That is variable. Constant. Throughout the program, the value will be fixed. If I'm saying your name is SSN, then throughout the program, the name of the institute is SSN only. It can't be changed. Okay? So throughout the program, if the value is fixed, then we are going to create a constant. In the program, it should vary from one place to another place. Then we are going to use the variable. Variable, it can vary the data from one place to another place. Constant, fixed value throughout the program. Is it clear the difference? ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో ఒక ప్లేస్ లో ఒక వాల్యూ, ఇంకో ప్లేస్ లో ఇంకొక వాల్యూ అలా మారుతూ ఉండాలి అంటే వేరియబుల్ తీసుకుంటాం. రెండు కూడా వేరియబుల్ అండ్ కాన్స్టెంట్ రెండు కూడా సింగిల్ వాల్యూని స్టోర్ చేసుకోవడానికి యూజ్ చేస్తాం. సో దాంట్లో వేరియబుల్ అంటే ఏంటి? ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో ఒక ప్లేస్ లో ఒకటి, ఇంకో ప్లేస్ లో ఇంకోటి మారుతూనే ఉంది అంటే దాన్ని వేరియబుల్ కింద కన్సిడర్ చేస్తాం. త్రూఅవుట్ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఆ వాల్యూ అనేది ఫిక్స్డ్ అన్నప్పుడు కాన్స్టెంట్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. క్లియరా?
Yes, ma'am.
Then for declaring the variable, we have the syntax data variable, name type, data type. Okay, and for declaring the constant, we have the constants keyword, constant name type, data type, value, and value will also be assigned at the declaration level. Now, if you see, both are referring to data types. What is the data types we learn up to now? We learn already some data types in the dictionary, correct?
Yeah, ma'am.
What are those?
carrot, time,
date, time,
Number in time.
yes,
currency key,
letter,
Currency key.
quantity.
quantity, okay,
Client we are not discussed.
Yeah, client also.
okay, decimals we are not discussed, DEC,
Yeah.
okay, so what and all data types we learn up to now? CHAR, which is character, which accepts both alphanumeric. NumC, which accepts only the numbers. DATS for date, DIMS for time, DEC for decimals, CURR for currency, CUKY for currency key, QUAN for quantity, unit is for quantity key. Correct? So this and all we learn and client for the client to store. So these and all data types we learn up to now. Okay. Now what we are going to learn here in the programming part, the data types are two types: standard and user defined. The user defined is nothing but the table name or the data element or field name and the table name. Means we are just going to use whatever we learn in the dictionary that comes under user defined. Then what is the standard which is given by SAP? Under that we have fixed length and variable length. Under fixed length, you can see I for integer by default 10 characters, C for character which is by default 1 character, N for numeric which is by default 1 character, D for date which is 8 characters, T for time which is 6 characters, and we have P for packed decimal. By default it will have 8 characters. But after decimals, how many places you want, you need to specify. So these are the fixed length, and then we'll have the variable length also. Under that we have the string and the float. So what all these things we'll learn one by one, but these and all are the data types. The programming data types means I, N, T, C, T. Okay, so P, these are the programming data types. What and all we learn up to now in the table, that is no use. No, we are going to use that in our program by referring to the data element or table name hyphen field name. So in any either way we are going to use that. How to create this variable, how to utilize this data types, that I am going to show you now. So I am quickly creating a program. Who don't know how to create a program, just follow the same steps. I think server got disconnected. I'll just log in again. SE38 is the key code now. If you enter, it will come to abap editor. As usual, we are creating means custom 22 to differentiate that number. That's it. And here we are going to view declarations. I'm just going to do, and then click on create button, use the title declarations, and then choose the type of the program as executable. Click on save. Whenever save this pop-up comes, you can just click on local object. For now, we'll see what is package and all at the end. So this is my report program where I created. Now what we need to do, I want to create a constant. I want to see whether the value is going to change or not.
Okay, so how to create constants? Constants is the keyword. And constant name, you can give any name, but in the companies, once you join, they will give the naming conventions. So variable need to start with gb underscore. Constant need to start with gc underscore. Like that, then give the fixed naming standards you have to follow. So gc underscore num. So always your name should be less than 8 characters. That will be good. Then type integer. So value, I'm just going to give the value 123. So this is my constant. So I'm just going to use write keyword to display the constant. Yes, you can use. Up to now you used write keyword to display the messages, but now you can use it for displaying the variable and constant. I displayed this, activated, and then run it. You get the 123. Why this is leaving this many spaces and showing 123? Because numbers basically shows from light, and the length of the integer is 10 characters. You can see total 10 characters, in that it is showing 123 from the right. So this is about the integer, and I am just going to create the constant. What I said constant means throughout the program it will be the same value. I'll try to change. I'm just changing 23 and activate. Equal to means right to left assignment. What is the error? The GC num cannot be changed. Why? Why we cannot change? Because it is a constant. Once we created the constant throughout the program, the GC num means 123 only. If you want any another number, create another constant, or if you want to change frequently, go for variable. That is not allowed. Constant, you can't change the value in the program. Clear, ma?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
So this is about the constant. Same example we'll see for variable also. So that variable also acting same or not, we'll see. Same integer I'll take it and I'll take the variable. Data ZB num. So variable means ZB. So type I. So you don't need of assigning the value of the declaration because constant only required value at the time of declaring. So ZB num equal to same 123 I am passing here by using equal to and write keyword the ZB num and I'm just displaying the data. First we'll see how it is displaying, then we'll go for further. 123, same. Now I'm going to change it. The ZB num equal to some 34. Write ZB underscore num, but I want to go to the new line, so slash. Activate it. Error. What is that error? Right, okay. So there should be space. If it is message, no need of space. If it is variable, you need space. Just run it. You can see before 123. After that, I converted to 34. Yes, now it is having the latest value as 34 in the variable. So means it's going to vary the data from one place to another place. Correct? It is not the same. See, first 123, afterwards I change it to 34, it is changed. But constant, it won't allow. Throughout the program, the constant value will be fixed. Variable throughout the program, the value can vary from one place to another place. Is it clear?
Yeah, ma'am.
So ఇంతకు ముందు ఎగ్జాంపుల్లో కాన్స్టెంట్ తీసుకున్నాను. కాన్స్టెంట్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఫిక్స్డ్. డిక్లేర్ చేసేటప్పుడే మనం వాల్యూని పాస్ చేయాలి. ఆ తర్వాత చేంజ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తే సిస్టమ్ అలో చేయదు. ఎందుకు అంటే కాన్స్టెంట్. కాన్స్టెంట్ అంటే ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా ఆ వాల్యూ అనేది ఫిక్స్డ్ సేమ్.
మీరు మార్చాలనుకున్నా కూడా సిస్టమ్ అలో చేయదు. దట్ ఈస్ అబౌట్ కాన్స్టెంట్. వేరియబుల్ ఒక ప్లేస్ నుంచి ఇంకో ప్లేస్ కి ఆటోమేటిక్ గా వాల్యూ మార్చుకోవచ్చు. సో ఇక్కడ ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లో చూస్తే ఫస్ట్ 123 అని పాస్ చేశాను. డిస్ప్లే చేసిన తర్వాత దెన్ ఐఎమ్ పాసింగ్ ద న్యూ వాల్యూ 34 అండ్ దెన్ డిస్ప్లే. బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ అబ్జెక్టింగ్, కరెక్ట్? సో అదేం అబ్జెక్షన్ చూపించట్లేదు. ఎన్నిసార్లు కావాలన్నా మార్చుకోండి. సో దట్ ఈస్ అబౌట్ ద వేరియబుల్. But both are holding single value only. Clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
So can we move for the next?
Yes, ma'am.
So whenever you are going to use the data types, if you are not passing any value, then what it will take by default, which is called default values or initial values. మనం ఏదైనా పాస్ చేస్తే ఆ వాల్యూ తీసుకుంటుంది, దట్ ఈస్ ఫైన్. మనం అసలు ఏం వాల్యూ పాస్ చేయకపోతే బై డిఫాల్ట్ గా ఏ వాల్యూ తీసుకుంటుంది, ఆర్ ఇనిషియల్ అంటే ఎంటీ ఉంటే ఏ వాల్యూ తీసుకుంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ డేటా టైప్ టు లర్న్. సో ప్రతి ఒక్క డేటా టైప్ లో ఇనిషియల్ అంటే ఎంటీ ఉంటే ఏం తీసుకుంటుంది, డిఫాల్ట్ గా ఏం తీసుకుంటుంది అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాలి. సో ఇంటీజర్ కి నేనేం పాస్ చేయట్లేదు. వాట్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్, యాక్టివేట్ ఇట్ and then run see single zero for integer. The initial value or default value of integer is single zero. Clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Then we'll go for the next. So with this I finished the integer concept. Then I'm going to show you the variables for each and every exam means data type. You can try for the constants sake. Now data ZB name which is of type C and ZB name equal to SSN IP. Write ZB name. Sorry. This is my variable ZB name which is of type C and I'm just passing SSNIT and displaying the value. So guess, any guesses what is the output? Output ఏముండొచ్చు, ఏమన్నా గెస్ చేయగలుగుతారా?
SSNIT.
ఓకే ఓకే ఇంకా ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్? అది కాకుండా ఇంకేమైనా వస్తుంది? క్యారెక్టర్ వస్తుంది. ఏ క్యారెక్టర్ వస్తుంది?
Space.
So I'm just running. See? Yes. Only yes. Why? I given SSN ID, right? Why it's showing only yes? Because by default the length of the character is how many?
One character.
One character. So what is the first character in SSN ID? Yes. That's the reason it's showing only S. Hey, but I want the full name. I don't want to see only one character, right? At that time, what to do? How many you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 places I want. So I'm going to say that I want 6 times of C. The victim concept, I'll use it here. I want type C only, but how many times? 6 times. Activate it and you can see the whole SSNIT got it. So by default the character length is one character. If I want to increase, yes, by using the widthing concept you can increase the width of that variable. Okay, I don't want 6 characters. I want it should be 25 characters. Total 25 characters. In that I want to show SSNIT. Just run it. You can see total 15 characters. In that it is showing the SSN ID. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is about within concept. By default, the character is one character, but you can specify how many times you want, that many times the character will be taken. సో ఏం చెప్తున్నామా క్యారెక్టర్ అంటే ఆల్ఫా న్యూమరిక్స్ ని అలో చేస్తుంది, దట్ ఈస్ ఫైన్. బట్ బై డిఫాల్ట్ లెంగ్త్ ఓన్లీ ఒక్క లెటర్ మాత్రమే. బట్ నాకు ఒక 10 క్యారెక్టర్స్ నేమ్ చూపించాలి, 25 క్యారెక్టర్స్ నేమ్ చూపించాలి అంటే ఏం చేయాలి? విత్ కాన్సెప్ట్ విల్ యూస్. You will say that many times. ఎన్నిసార్లు కావాలో అన్నిసార్లు టైప్ సి కావాలి అని చెప్పి ఇక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేస్తే ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్ దాట్ మెనీ టైమ్స్. ఇప్పుడు 25 టైమ్స్ ఆఫ్ సి అంటే 25 క్యారెక్టర్స్ తీసుకుంటుంది. క్లియరా?
Maximum
Ma'am, if it is for integer, it will take 25 into 10.
No. Yeah. If you want to integer, if you want to increase, the default width is 10. 10 into whatever you are giving the value, it will take.
Okay.
Okay. And so what I want to see the initial value, means empty. If I'm not passing anything, initial value or default value or empty value, what is that? So if I'm not passing, by default it will take space. Single space, that's it. Single zero for integer and the space for the character. ఇంటీజర్ అయితే ఏం పాస్ చేయకపోతే సింగల్ జీరో తీసుకుంటుంది, క్యారెక్టర్ కి ఏం పాస్ చేయకపోతే స్పేస్ తీసుకుంటుంది. సో క్లియర్ అమ్మా?
అక్కడ 25 మెన్షన్ చేశాం కదా మనం.
Then we'll go for the numeric.
Yeah.
So
Ma'am, it is same for both constant and variable, right?
yes, but in the constant you will use this syntax and you will pass the value at the time of declaration itself. Same.
Yeah, but
Type of 25 times and type C value whatever you want to give it.
Yeah, ma'am, what if in case we didn't give the value anything?
Value if you not give default it will take space.
Yeah.
But value keyword is must for constant, right? So creating space, then why you need a constant? Or if I want a single space or double space, yes, you can go and create it and assign the value as empty. Okay. Then I'm just going for the next data ZVMNum, which is of type numeric. ZVMNum equal to sum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So 10 digit number, mobile number are passed, right? ZVMNum. Any guesses what is the output?
1 ma'am.
Any guesses?
Only one.
1 ma'am.
Only 1. Is it correct? 1 you will get or any other number you will get.
1 only.
Only one. One only come.
Any more guesses?
The odd numbers will come.
Any more guesses?
0.
Who said 0?
It's me, ma'am, Manish.
Okay, very good. Why it is 0?
As integer starts from the left side.
Yes, number starts from right, not integer. Numbers, all the numbers starts from right. Characters will start from left. That's the reason previously character right, first character is yes it came. But now it is a numeric. Okay, numbers start from right side. Right side, what is the first number? 0. So that's the reason it's going to show you the 0 in the output. See, it is one digit number. So what is that first one digit number in that number? Means 0. From right side, that's the reason it is taken the 0. But I want all the 10 digit number. What you can do? You can use within concept. 10 times of numeric. Activate it and then run it. You will get the full number. But I don't want 10 digit number. I want 15 digit number. You can give. See, it's going to display. The number is showing, the preceding will be with the zeros. This is the numeric format. Okay. So what is the difference between integer and numeric? We already discussed, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
We are not discussed.
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
So what is the integer? Integer will accept negative values and positive values. But numeric will accept only from 0 to infinity. Means only the positive values. No negative values are allowed. Integer, if I am given the 10 space number, in that I am giving 123, then it shows from right. Means 7 spaces after that 1, 2, 3 it is going to show. But in the same numeric, if I am saying 10 digit number 123 if I passed, then it will fill the remaining 7 zeros and 123 number. And if I am given the initial value of integer is single zero, but what is the initial value of numeric? Means how much time you are saying that many zeros. For example, I have here 15 times 10 numeric, then it's going to show all the 15 zeros. So this is the difference between integer and the numeric, and we are going to use numeric. By default one character. If you want to increase, yes, increase it by using the within concept. న్యూమరిక్ అంటే బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఒక క్యారెక్టర్ మాత్రమే తీసుకుంటుందో ఒక డిజిట్ మాత్రమే. మీకు కావాలి అనుకుంటే ఇంక్రీజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు బై విత్-ఇన్ కాన్సెప్ట్ యూజ్ చేసి. క్లియరా? So integer and numeric difference is very important so that you can take the decision very easily. ఇంటిజర్ అనేది నెగటివ్ వాల్యూస్ ని కూడా తీసుకుంటుంది. కాన్స్టెంట్ అనేది న్యూమరిక్ అనేది ఓన్లీ పాజిటివ్ వాల్యూస్ తీసుకుంటుంది. 0 to infinity మాత్రమే. సో ఇంటిజర్ 10 క్యారెక్టర్స్ లెంగ్త్ ఉండి నేను 123 అని పాస్ చేస్తే ప్రీవియస్ ప్రిసీడింగ్స్ విల్ బి స్పేసెస్ తో ఉంటుంది. ముందంతా స్పేసెస్ ఇచ్చి 123 అని డిస్ప్లే చేస్తుంది 7 స్పేసెస్ వదిలి. అదే న్యూమరిక్ లో మీరు సేమ్ న్యూమరిక్ 10 డిజిట్ తీసుకోండి 123 పాస్ చేస్తే 7 జీరోస్ ప్రిసీడింగ్ ఉంటాయి. ఇనిషియల్ వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ఇంటీజర్ వచ్చి 0, ఇనిషియల్ వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ న్యూమరిక్ వచ్చి ఎన్ని టైమ్స్ ఉంటే అన్ని జీరోస్. క్లియర్ అమ్మా?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we have still some more data types, but we are running out of time. So any questions up to here?
మనము విత్-ఇన్ కాన్సెప్ట్ లో నెంబర్ ఇస్తాం కదా మేడం.
No.
So then can we continue? So we have few more data types in this standard. At least we'll cover that, then we'll go for the next. So come back, and I'm just going to take next data type is B. D for date. Data, the CV, joining date, type D. Okay, ZV joining date equal to, we know that in already database it's always going to store YYY and DD and MM. So in this format it's going to store and write ZV underscore date. But how it is displayed in your presentation layer as per the user profile set. But you can see DD, MM, YYY, but that is no separators here. So T doesn't have any separators. If you want the separators, then you have to use that TATS which we used in the table level. Okay, how to use that also I'll show. But now, if I'm not passing any date, so what it is going to display? All the 8 zeros. Is it clear about D? D for date? సో టీ ఫర్ డేట్ మా ఇక్కడ ఏం సెపరేటర్స్ ఏమి ఉండవు. మీకు ఒకవేళ సెపరేటర్స్ కావాలి, కొలన్ కానీ స్లాష్ కానీ కమా కానీ అంటే దెన్ మీరు ఏం యూజ్ చేయాలి, టేబుల్లో యూజ్ చేసిన డిఏటిఎస్ యూజ్ చేయాలి. అది ఎలా వాడాలి అనేది నేను మళ్ళీ చూపిస్తాను. ప్రస్తుతానికి డేట్ అంటే డి అని తీసుకుంటాం, 8 క్యారెక్టర్స్. దీనికి సెపరేటర్స్ అంటూ ఏం ఉండవు. సో మీరు పాస్ చేసేటప్పుడు మాత్రం ఇయర్స్, మంత్స్, డేట్ ఈ ఫార్మాట్ లో పాస్ చేస్తారు. బట్ డిస్ప్లే అయ్యేటప్పుడు మాత్రం అది డేట్, మంత్స్ అండ్ ఇయర్ ఎలా యూజర్ ప్రొఫైల్ లో సెట్ చేసుకుంటారో ఆ ఫార్మాట్ లో డిస్ప్లే చేస్తుంది. If it is clear, I'll go for the next. Any questions? No. Then I'm just going for the next. T for time. Data, ZB, time, type T. Okay, ZB, time equal to some 9 and 87.65 seconds. Like this, I'm just giving hours, minutes, seconds. How it is displayed in the same format only. There is no separators here in this program. If you want the separators, see, there is no separators. As it is hours, minutes, seconds, it is showing. So if you want separators, you have to use that KMS which is used in the table. That makes it easy. If I'm not passing anything, it will take 6 zeros. Is it clear about the time? T for time.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we go for the next data type? P for packed decimal. Whenever I want to use the decimal places, then we are going to use here T, data type, which is packed decimal. Data, ZV, percentage type P, and the decimals, I want 2 decimals. Or how many decimals you want, you can say decimal. ZV underscore percentage equal to some 123.45%. I'm just passing and write ZV. Activate it and then run. See, before dot it will be 8 characters length, and after dot it will be how many places you are giving, that many places. And what happened if I give an extra number? I given only 2 places, but I am just giving that 452. What it will do? It will do the round off. So means next number is 2. So 2 is less than 5. It is not added for anything. For example, if I am giving as 8, 548. Now see what happened. It is greater than 5. So 1 will be added to the previous. So this is how round off functionality will work. You know that, right? 5 greater than 5 means add 1 to the previous. Less than 5 means it won't add anything. And what is the initial value of that? Means if I am not passed anything, so single 0 for preceding, and after decimals how many are there, that many decimals it will show. And you know already the dot will be replaced with comma here. Okay. So this is about for P for packed decimal. With this I cover the fixed data lengths. I for integer 10 characters, C for character 1 character, N for numeric 1 character, D for date 8 characters, T for time 6 characters, P for packed decimal 8 characters, but decimal places how many you want you need to specify. So this and all comes under fixed length. If you want to increase the length, yes, you can do it by saying that how many times you want that. In the widthing concept, you can use in the declaration and you can use that, increase that how many times you want. Initial value of integer is single zero, initial values of character is space, initial value of numeric is how many digit it is, that many zeros, initial value of date is 8 zeros, initial value of time is 6 zeros, initial value of packet decimal is 0 point, how many decimals you'll say, that many zeros. Is it clear? Any questions? I just practiced for variable. You just try this all the data types for the constant so that you can practice. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me in the next class. Any questions?
No.
So someone raised the hand. Ranjita, can I know your question? Ranjita? Nothing, huh? Okay, fine. Thank you. If you raise your hand, I'm not able to see here, ma, and that sound also can't be here for me. So what you'll do, try to unmute and ask if you have any questions. Instead of raising the hand, you can just unmute yourself, stop me and ask the question. Okay? Okay then, thank you. Have a good day. We'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye.